Hello, friends, and welcome back to the horror section. This is going to be a movie review for Edge of the Axe, brought to me by my good friend, the Horror Man. And I really enjoyed this movie right here, so I really appreciated Horror Man, and this is a good one. This is one that he kind of recommended me watching, and it is a very good one. I enjoyed it. It's pretty much tells the story of a small town, and a lot of women are getting hacked up by the Edge of the Axe, going by the title. But that's pretty much what the killer has, an axe, and it's going around chopping people up and hacking on them and stuff. But it's got a pretty good mystery to it, and this is one of those where you kind of they're actually getting hacked up for a reason, sort of. It's not just just going around getting anybody. But it's a pretty fun one. It's not it's a little slow in parts, but I really enjoyed it. I didn't mind it too much, and it's kind of it's got that good cheesy 80s vibe to it that I really enjoy. It's kind of fun. It's got these two kids in there, and one of them, the guy's kind of like a computer person, and he fixes computers and does video games. This is back in the 80s, and they even have conversations, him and his sort of girlfriend, on the computers. It's a little cheesy because the computer kind of talks to him and stuff, and how you would find like a goofy computer from the 80s would talk. It just has this kind of robotic voice, but it's kind of cool. It's just kind of funny stuff. But pretty much they're sort of trying to figure out who the killer is. The girl in the movie, she's trying to find I believe it's her brother that she said that she pushed him in the swing, and I guess he fell off and hurt his head, and he was in the mental hospital for a little while. And she could not figure out if he's dead or alive. And I don't really want to go into much more of it, because it's got a pretty good mystery to it. I just kind of want to leave it at that. So I don't want to give anything away. It's a pretty fun little movie. The police, they're kind of they're a little bit clueless on here. They don't really know what's going on. They're trying to figure out, a lot of times they think it's just nobody's actually killing them. It's just an accident or something. They're kind of they're not I guess they're not the sharpest police in the world or whatever. But it's kind of a fun one. It's kind of a cool movie or whatever. I enjoy it pretty good. Like I said, it's got a pretty good mystery to it. It's got a good twist at the end. That's what I like about it. I thought the whole movie, I was thinking one way. I was thinking I probably know who the killer is. And then at the end, you still think you know who the killer is, or I did. And then when it gets to the end, it kind of turns it in a little bit different direction. I thought that was pretty good. I enjoyed the ending, and it kind of told why everything happened. So I enjoyed it pretty good. I mean, like I said, it's slow in a few parts, but a lot of those 80s slashers they try to, I guess you could say they try to build the movie, make it a little longer, so they had a few scenes I guess you could cut out, but I enjoyed them pretty good. It just adds that kind of cheesy fun to the movie. You're always going to have those kind of funny scenes in there and stuff. You're like, why they got this in here? But it makes the movie kind of fun. And it's a lower budget movie that I can tell, but it still looks actually good compared to, I've seen some that have more money, I guess, and don't look as good as this one does. Now, the opening credits, I guess you could say, where they put the people's names, the actors, and they're a little it's like they're just rolled on there by old computer, I don't really know how to, like if my name is Ted, it'll say TED, you know, and it'll keep rolling the letters, but it's in this green looking color and you barely can't even see what it says. I mean, it was hard to, I didn't watch that much of it, you know, because I don't really care, you know, but just trying to watch a few of the names. I think I spotted a couple of them that I could read. That was what was so funny about it. You just have that funny computer graphics on the screen. They'll just put the letters up there a little bit and they'll kind of appear, and it's like you can't even read them. It's like real weird looking. I thought that was kind of funny, but I mean, other than that, you can tell it's kind of a lower budget movie, but I really enjoyed it for being a low budget movie. It was pretty fun. Like I said, of course, I'm a big slasher fan, so anytime I find a odd slasher that's got a good mystery to it, I'm gonna like it pretty good. So, like I said, anytime you watch my review videos, I always check. Go here to YouTube and check the trailer for Edge of the Axe, and I believe there's a trailer. I don't think you can watch this movie on the whole entire movie on YouTube, but kind of watch the trailer for it. And like I said, I enjoyed it pretty good. It was kind of a good slow slasher kind of builds, and you know, you're kind of having a little bit of fun in there too with some of the quirky scenes and stuff. But some of the, you know, when the killer goes after him, he's pretty tough on him, and kind of you know, really hammers down with that axe. It's kind of a, you know, it's got a good fun to it. It's not like blood flying everywhere, you know, the person just kind of comes after him. You can kind of see the person hack with the axe, and you see him kind of hit on the person. Like I said, it's a pretty fun little movie. I enjoyed it. Like I said, so if you enjoy kind of a slower, fun kind of slasher with a good mystery to it, a good twist at the end, with you know, the acting may be a little cheesy, but it's still fun. You kind of like the people in the movie, or I did. I kind of enjoyed it, and it's kind of got quirky fun to it, and the police are they're kind of silly fun too. You kind of laugh at them like they don't really these people don't even have a clue. The police don't. So like I said, I'd recommend this movie if you're a fan of kind of older 80s slasher movies. I really enjoyed this one. And this is Edge of the Axe, brought to me by my good friend, the Horror Man. I really appreciate that, Horror Man. And I'll put his link in the description of this video. So check this one out if you can find it, Edge of the Axe. Like I said, it was kind of slow, fun slasher movie that I really enjoyed. So I had pretty good fun with this one. Well, like I said, this is always just my opinion. So always check the trailers and, you know, check some other people's opinions before you try to buy this movie, because I don't even know where you would buy it at, but I'd say the VHS would be kind of expensive. But so like I said, if you can find it, check out Edge of the Axe. It was a pretty fun one, so cool. Until next video, I'll see you.